James Bowen was living on the streets of London. He had been addicted to drugs for years and spent most of his days playing music outside train stations, hoping for coins to buy his next meal. Life was a constant struggle, and he often felt invisible to the world. Most people walked past without even looking, and James was used to that. He had learned to survive quietly without anyone noticing. One evening, as he returned to the temporary housing he had been staying in, he noticed a small ginger cat sitting in the hallway. The cat had an injured leg and looked scared, but somehow it didn't run away from him. James hesitated. He had very little money and barely enough to feed himself. Yet something inside him urged him to help. Carefully, he took the cat to a vet, paying for the treatment with the last of his coins. He didn't expect the cat to stay, but the cat stayed. He followed James everywhere. He rode on his shoulder while James played music, waited for him outside shops, and even rode buses with him. James named him Bob. Slowly, something began to change. People stopped walking past so quickly. They smiled, they talked, they gave tips. They noticed James, not because he had suddenly become someone important, but because he was no longer alone. Taking care of Bob forced James to take care of himself. He stopped using drugs and started looking at his life differently. For the first time in years, he felt responsible for something beyond himself, and that responsibility gave him purpose. Eventually, a literary agent noticed James and Bob. Their story was written down, and the book, A Street Cat Named Bob, became a bestseller, translated into multiple languages, and later turned into a movie. James went from being homeless and alone to traveling the world, speaking at events, and helping charities for addiction recovery and homelessness. Bob didn't just keep James company. Bob gave him a reason to save himself, and in doing so, changed both their lives forever.